Nick speaking, and welcome to another update video for my Help for Heroes bikes. And doing really well now. I've finished highlighting the blue. In the previous video you saw that I did the first highlight with the Ultramarines blue. Well, I've gone in, I've done two more highlights. One, a 50-50 mix with the Ultramarine blue and then Space Wolves grey. And then I did a final extreme highlight with just the Space Wolves grey. So all the blue is painted. Just give you a closer look at what I've done. I have to say I'm very happy how these have turned out. I've not really painted Space Marine certainly no bikes before. So I'm really happy how they're looking. Obviously I tried to do some sort of extreme highlights on the corners there, just to really try and make them pop. We are going for this dark blue, so I thought having some really high contrast highlighting would go down quite nicely with the dark blue. So the bikes are done, and this guy, or this bike, is painted differently because this bike's going to be in this upright position. And as you can see, I've got the highlights on this section, for example, coming downwards, whereas the ones which are just moving along that way, the highlights at the top. And I've got one wheelie guy, which is this one. So this is going to be up in sort of the wheelie position, and I've highlighted again the sections just to match the pose. Of course, this one which is standing up, I've also highlighted underneath. Hopefully this is all focusing. So that's those, and just going to show you the men now. So let's start with this guy. This is the guy that's sitting backwards on the bike. And that is how the extreme highlighting is looking. Hardest thing for me was doing the backpack. Found that really difficult. So many little edges and stuff. Well, I had great fun with doing the heads. I really enjoyed the heads and the bodies. Yeah, so that is how they're looking. I've put a good number of hours into highlighting these, but I think they're starting to look good. Let's show you this guy. He's the one that's standing up on the wheelie bike, like so. Next up, I'm going to highlight the red, so that still needs to be done. I've still got to highlight those green shoulder pad edges. Do their eyes. There's a few purity seals on these guys as well that I want to do. Now, before I show you this guy, what happened was I did the second layer and I had about half an hour left. I was going to pack up and I didn't. For some reason I looked at this guy here with his sword and plasma pistol, and I just started work on him. So I did an off-the-cuff thing actually, and to be fair, this was totally unplanned, but this is what I ended up with. I did that on his sword, which I think came out alright actually. It looks pretty cool, I think. I did the back, of course, as well. It's not lightning effects, it's just sort of some sort of energy power type effect. I just went with the flow. I started off basing it with the really dark blue, and then I did some areas here with the next blue, and then I went in with the next blue, and then finally I went onto the edges just with a little bit of white. Yeah, it's come out alright. I'm quite happy with that. I think that will do. Let me know in the comments box if you like it or if you don't like it. Yeah, I painted it and then my son came into the room. Admittedly, he's only 12, but he looked at it and he went, "Wow, Dad, that's fantastic." Made me feel good, and I thought, yeah, I like it. I'm going to keep it. I also did his plasma effect there. Nothing too dramatic. I have to admit I'm not a great fan of OSL, so I just did some basic highlights and just on the edges and stuff, but it looks pretty cool. So yes, that is what I've been up to. Like I said, I still have to go in, highlight the red, finish off the Marines, the bikes. I need to do the display panel here and all the buttons and stuff, but really getting there. Okay, so of course I can't do this video without saying please go and check the link out in the description below. Tickets are on sale now to win this unit and the huge amount of units that we have for this Ultramarines Help for Heroes army. Go and check it out. All the details are on the homepage, where the link will direct you, and you can buy tickets from there. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.